Hey, what's up everyone, my name is Thijs and welcome to DualWielded. So I participated in my very first game jam, and it wasn't just your average game jam. It's a ladder tournament with only game dev YouTubers as contestants. So I was invited by Metabulous to take part in the ultimate game jam. I mean, obviously I said no because I'm a busy businessman and I still have a lot of things to do for my family and I still need So I said yes. It's not just for fun now. I have a family to save here. The Ultimate Game Jam is a game jam ladder tournament hosted by Metabulous and Zyger, where 8 contestants, which ended up being 7 contestants, so that's why this is just an image of Shrek here, okay, get 7 days to create a game with a given theme. The best 4 will proceed to the next round, where they have to add a mechanic to the game, until there's 1 left. And Shrek wins, baby, I already know it, let's go! So Matt sent me this video to announce what the theme of the jam is. I'm about to head to school, so let's quickly see what it's going to be.
Hello contestant DualWielded! I'm here to reveal the theme, but before we do that, just want to quickly thank you so much for participating.
I mean, I'm here for a reason, you know.
Alright then, the theme is decay. Alright, good luck with the theme and I hope you do well.
Okay, so on my way to school I drew some concept art, but when I shared it, apparently I was wrong. The theme is Oh. So today I only wrote down a list of ideas, of which I sadly had to erase one already. I spend a lot of my time at school, so whenever I get some spare time going, I should 100% take advantage of it to end up with an actual decent game. So after school I went to see a movie. So it's day 2. Obviously I spent my entire day at school again, but since it's already the second day, I should actually spend some time with, so I went to see a movie again. But today I actually did some stuff, surprisingly. There are a lot of ideas, but I ended up with the idea of the player being a wooden creature boy that fights the pure embodiment of rotting and decay. So whenever he gets a hit, he'll rot and decay a bit more until there's nothing left. Very spooky. Also I made some movement. So today, instead of going to the cinema after school, I actually went home. I know, that's pretty wild. And when I got home I immediately opened my laptop and booted up a movie. No, actually I got some work done. So I thought it would be cool if your weapon was a stick, and by hitting the enemies with your stick, you don't only damage them, you damage the stick as well, since, you know, sticks are made of wood, and if you hit the pure embodiment of rot and decay with a stick, that's a lot of damage. So you have to pick up another stick once yours is broken. The player now has animations and holds a stick. Using his mind or something, what's going on here? That follows a mouse position. When the mouse is clicked, you give it a little wiggle, which is supposed to deal damage to enemies, like this red thing. Though the red thing doesn't do anything and can't even die, it does damage the player. So it's Thursday, the 12th of March, and I wasn't feeling amazing. And since the virus started to seriously grow in the Netherlands and especially in the region I live in, my classmates didn't want me anywhere near them. You know, as always. Nothing new here. But this time it actually made me choose to stay home. I also just wanted to quickly say that I hope all of you are safe and healthy, and if you happen to be infected, I wish you a speedy recovery. But with this entire day of extra time, I was mashing the keys on my keyboard like a professional hacker in a movie. So I changed the way the stick worked, because it constantly pointed towards the mouse position, made it look unnatural and well stupid. So I made it so that the stick just plays an animation when clicked and isn't really there when it's just chilling. In your pocket? What? It now also rots when you hit an enemy. During the same epic hacker montage I made the enemy follow the player. I made a background, which is something hackers do all the time in montages, I guess. Draw? And I made a pretty complicated shooting AI, if I say so myself. So when that enemy finally worked and I made a second version of the enemy which shoots bursts of projectiles instead of a single shot, I was done for the day. So it's Friday and today marks the first day that my school is closed due to the virus. But it does leave me with a lot of time to work on my game, baby! So finally the game is somewhat visually okay. So the chasing enemy is some sort of tar, rot, decay, bone, maggot, liquid, sack thing. The burst projectile enemy is a thick maggot in a rotten tree trunk. And the regular shooting enemy, which now also walks slowly towards the player, is a mushroom fun guy. But he's trying to kill me, so I wouldn't exactly call him a fun guy. Thank you. The projectiles are balls of tar and maggots and stuff. And they also have a shadow, you know, like me. And that's it for part 1. I was planning on making this a 15-minute devlog, kind of to also celebrate hitting 100 subscribers. But sadly, I think something happened to my internal hard drive while finishing up my game for the game jam. You'll see more about it in part 2, but because of it, I've been having blue screens every now and then, and whenever I'd reopen the project, random video files and images would have gotten corrupted. Like, I mean, what happened to suicidalfrog.mp4 and Gibby Falls? Some fully edited parts would just be completely ruined because of this dang image. Kind of to just be able to upload something at some point, I cut the video in half. I hope you're all okay with this, because if you're not, there's nothing I could do about it. I mean, come on man, what? If you like this video, please leave a like. Subscribe if you're interested in part 2, which I'll upload whenever it's finished. I mean, come on man, what? Join my Discord server, linked in the description as well, because... Come on man, what?